We running? Alright. Hip-hop's evolved, but the essence is the same. Spitballs, grind hard, then eventually the fame. Gotta research the BI if you trying to make your change. Gonna need a few tools for the roadblocks on the way. Cause record execs will jerk if they thinking you're stupid. The biz ain't just partying and making up new hits. Indies need the knowledge and the spotlight. So, here's Shaun Nicole, 2 turntables and a mic show.
DJ Party Boys. Without further ado, I bring you Miss Shaun Nicole.
Hey y'all, what's going on? How y'all doing today? Y'all doing alright out there? Welcome to episode 7, y'all, and this is our very first R&B edition, y'all, and I'm excited to see the artists get up here tonight. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce my first co-host. He is a comedian slash hip-hop artist slash pioneer in this game slash the creator of Kush Kids Unlimited t-shirts. Y'all give it up for DotCess!
Yeah, roll up. You know that? Good. What up, party boys?
What's up?
Miss Nicole.
How you doing, sir?
How y'all doing out there, people?
Alright, y'all, I want to introduce my second co-host. He is the 9th wonder of the A, CEO of True Swagger Entertainment. Whoa, y'all. Y'all give it up for Mr. Broadway.
I be feeling like a man when I'm up to. Can't stand what you're saying when I'm up to.
Man, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing out there, man?
Oh, we can get a little bit. You gotta talk.
How y'all doing, man?
Alright, y'all, we ready to kick this thing off, y'all, with Apollo performer, soul singer. Y'all got to give it up for this brother. He's a hard worker. He go hard for his, and he's trying out for American Idol. Y'all give it up for Rodney.
Y'all give me a round of applause, man.
This song right here I'm about to do for y'all is a song called Supernova. I just wrote this probably like last week, but y'all be the first I tried out on. Alright?
Seen before my eyes, far from grace, I got the blaze, it's some surprise. This constellation has been identified. Need you in my life, you come so far, and if you go, would you take my heart and fly your way? Shine so bright, baby, love is blind. But I don't care, I'll be anywhere that you're dying. In front of my plain view, you're one of a kind, you're all on my mind. You come so far, and if you go, would you take my heart and fly your way? Fly your way, yeah. Let it fly your way. Let it fly your way, yeah. Woo. You're very rare, especially in my life. Oh. Hanging on the way, I want you to be my wife. Ooh. You come so far, and if you go, would you take my heart and fly your way? And fly your way, yeah. And fly your way. And fly your way, yeah.
Once again, get up for God. Tell everybody how they can reach you, find your music, stuff like that.
You can find me. Everything is Garnett Bolden. That's GarnettBoldin to make it easy for you to find me on anything, Google, Instagram, all that. And I also have my own line of bow ties as well. You know, geek glasses that I sell, doing my own custom orders.
Plug.
Yeah, plug. Shameless.
You know what I'm saying? All right, like Miss Shaun Nicole said, you were on Apollo.
Yes.
On your birthday, if I remember.
Yes.
How was that? What was the experience like?
The Apollo, definitely, if you came up in the 80s, like, you know, us, that was the dream when we used to turn on TV, Friday, Saturday nights, and to see, you know, the people up there performing, and, you know, when you have a gift and you know inside you, you know, when you're young, you just, you really want to be up there, you know, to experience that, so I made that as, you know, a goal in my life to get there, and, you know, I achieved that, you know.
Now, what did you learn from the experience?
From the experience is not always important to win necessarily, you know, just a little bit of what happened before then. Like I knew it wasn't meant for me to get the full glory from it, but the exposure, because a guy ended up passing away 2 hours before my sound check. Wow. So, and it was actually all my support that was coming out there to me from Jersey and New York, and I just knew it wasn't meant for me to get it at the time, but God had something bigger for me, you know, but I still got the great exposure and experience from it though.
That's what's up, man. Y'all give it up for goddamn boom. We appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you, sir, man. Keep on doing that soul music, man. All right. Shaun Nicole's 2 turntables and a mic. We got Put 'em on blast, Put 'em on next. Stay tuned.
Here's Shaun Nicole, 2 turntables and a mic show.
All right, y'all. How y'all doing out there? Y'all still got the energy going on? Y'all give it up for Rodney one more time, man. All right, we into our next segment called Put 'em on blast, and this is where we get to voice our opinions. This is where we get to shout it out. It's no holds barred, it's uncut, it's straight like it is. And today's topic is benefiting from other artists, dead or alive. Benefiting from other artists, dead or alive. DotCess, what you got?
Have any of y'all seen that? Or witnessed that? Yeah. No? Yeah. You have? I witnessed it a lot. And like a personal producer friend of mine that passed away. Seems like a lot of people benefiting off of his name right now that wasn't really around in the picture, you know, when he was alive and really doing his thing. So it's like, how much respect you got for yourself or that man and his family at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So, is it good? No. Do they do it? Yeah. Is it selling your soul? Yeah. It is? Yes, is it selling your soul?
Ouch.
Yeah. Oh.
Strong words.
Real words though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to be honest right now. Because it just continues on and on and on. And it need to stop. Like, you'll see something like, oh yeah, buy my CD and 10% of the sales go to such and such foundation. Really? So you can't sell a record without that? This ain't your profession. I'm sorry. I know it's a little cruel or whatever, you know what I mean, but
not cool.
I got an effing attitude. Yeah. You know, I even got a song called Effing, you know, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure some of y'all just wake up in the morning like, I ain't going to work and none of that, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like, just gotta have an attitude like I'm gonna speak my mind, and a lot of people scared to speak their mind. So here's your opportunity to speak your mind if you really hate it, like me. That's like bad milk. Yeah.
So what y'all think? Anybody got any
Anybody gonna
opinions
come up here and speak on it?
on what you feel
I
about
don't mind calling out names and say, putting you on blast.
There you go.
See, we need to call this mics. I go out there.
I know y'all got something to say. What do y'all feel like it's selling your soul to benefit from another artist after they're dead or when they're alive?
Nobody? I guess we the only two that feel like that. You feel like that, partner?
I feel like coming up, I mean, if you mimic somebody, if you take and say, okay, that's my idol, or I want to follow in their footsteps, that's one thing.
Right.
But to completely just take their style, emulate what they're doing, and then try to do it yourself, that's just wrong. Like, be you. Like, nobody's gonna buy your music if you sound like the next person and the next person and the next person. Right. Be your own being. I mean, like, the young man that did the song up here, I mean, I like his sound.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing him. Like, any artist that I've dealt with, they have their own particular way of doing things and their own sound. I'm like, you learn from your predecessors.
Right.
And then you do, and then you put your own spin to it.
Right.
That way, it's you. It's yours. That's what I gotta say about it.
Right, because we can even put major artists in there like Puffy, off of Big Papa. Once he died, or Tupac, after Tupac died, when they did, they made money. Now, like he said, even at the lower level, you're getting people that's using local artist names and they're local, but they have done so much that people don't even know what they have done. And then, how do y'all feel about a family member doing it? Let's say you pass away and now your family member who wasn't around when you were out there now wants to come back and be like,
oh, I found 8 records. I'm gonna put it on the CD and sell it. Why didn't you do it when they was alive?
Right. So family members benefiting off a dead family member, it's kind of crazy. But we're gonna move into another topic.
What'd you say back there?
She said Bobby Jackson's is Bobby Brown.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Perfect example.
When he died, Michael died, all of a sudden everybody's around again.
Yeah.
I mean, the only two
Because Jameil looked like black leather on a hot Sunday, right?
I mean, but you got look. You think about. I know 2 people right now that's still making albums after they've passed. There's Tupac and Michael.
Right.
And everybody eating off of them.
Tupac still making albums.
Tupac still making albums.
Still making
From
albums.
the grave.
He got so
From the
many
grave.
That man cute.
He's so sad. I saw him yesterday. He ran happy.
We got next, y'all.
All right, y'all. That's how I put him on blast. Topic was benefiting from other artists, dead or alive. Now we're going into our next feature performer. We have a female, y'all, to balance out these dudes. And we want to give a warm welcome for Reverend VA from North Carolina to bring in Avery. Y'all give it up.
Now the song is about to start. Some nights I tend to think about you. Is that strange? Energy between the side and the winter time. Could it change? I won't call you, I won't bug you. Just know I'll always love you. Always, yeah. And late night I reminisce about us. Late night I reminisce about us. You and I still think about you. And I sound crazy. Late night reminisce.
Just so you know, I don't know why you put it down. Just pick it back up. Alright, y'all make some more noise, man. That was hot. So, tell the people how they can get in contact with you, hear your music.
Yes, once again, it's at Brennan Avery, @ BRYNANAVERY on Twitter and Instagram. And I also sing with the band called High Definition.
Okay.
And we'll be at Vanquish on Thursday. We're just doing one set, but we will be there on Thursday.
Alright?
Alright, okay. So, question.
Yes.
Being that you're an R&B female singer, you feel like you're in competition with other female indie artists, major artists, even the male R&B artists?
Not really, just because everybody has their own style. Like some people have, you know, similar styles to other people, but I just kind of sing what's in my head. So sometimes it might kind of be more reminiscent of something from back in the day, or even like an alternative classic rock or something like that. So I'm not a neo soul singer, so I don't really feel that I'm in competition with neo soul singers.
You're universal, what?
Yeah.
So what inspires you?
Yeah, just any type of music.
Any type of music?
Yeah, I just like saying.
So you was that little girl in the kitchen like,
Yeah.
Alright, y'all make some noise.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all stay tuned. Producers Block coming up next.
Here's Shaun Nicole, 2 turntables and a mic show.
Alright, y'all, welcome back to 2 Turntables and a Mic. Y'all still with us out there?
Yeah!
Alright, y'all, we are now in our next segment called the Producer/DJ Block. And today we have 2 guests. We have producer and engineer Fro. Y'all give it up for Fro. And we have a DJ, y'all, DJ Ron. Y'all give it up for DJ Ron. Alright, y'all tell the people a little bit about yourself before we get into this topic.
Well, now, I'm DJ Ron. I started out DJing at Norfolk State College. I finished Norfolk State a minute ago. and then after I did that, I moved up to Richmond. I was in Norfolk, moved up to Richmond, and then started DJing in clubs around Pier 7 on them. People remember Pier 7 back in the day. Bayside, stayed there for a minute. Now I'm doing the Devil's Club downtown, Devil's Club. So I've been DJing for a while.
Okay, Mr. Fro.
How's everybody doing? All right.
All right.
Start off DJing. This is my pops, if y'all don't know. It's my pops. So I learned from him. So I started DJing about 84, using 2 tape decks and a turn amp. Started producing probably about 86, 87, doing the same thing. Then came up with a group called IDU Productions, had my best friend Brian Trent. D'Angelo was part of that group at the time. Mega Rock and Tony Walker. We came up with a group, did a couple of demos, went up to New York. Mike got his deal. I got a deal producing, published a deal with Polygram as well at the same time. D'Angelo got his deal. So after that, came back to Richmond, produced groups locally around the area, did some shows. But this was one of the artists I produced back then too as well. Dirty Souls was, I call them the group, one of the best groups that never will be. But they were an awesome group from Richmond area as well. Other than that, I'm just still maintaining rocking beats.
All right, and he is the producer of the Spick 16 track today, y'all. So y'all check that out when we get into that. Yeah. Today's topic is the chemistry and originality of a track, and how hard is it for R&B artists to break in the club. So let's start with you, Fro.
Originality of a track.
And what makes it different, the sound today? What makes the sound back then different from the sound today?
As far as that, back then, less equipment, less, you have to be more original back then and more talented as far as your technique and your style because of the equipment back then. These days, you have Fruity Loops, all this other stuff, anybody can get a hold of that now. But as far as originality, it's all how you feel that day. For me, it was all how I felt that day. For me, the weirdest beat and the weirdest sounds, for me, was my thing. So it's all in each person. Where you come up from. I came up from my dad, from the 70s. So a lot of my beats were weird, obscure 70s, type sound. So.
How do you feel about musicianship? Is that important, or does that really matter when you're making a track?
A little both. I think originality as far as your own playing is great, but hip hop is samples. There's always gonna be samples in hip hop. Real hip hop, you're gonna use samples. It's all how you chop it up. You know, like Puffy, for instance, you said something about Puffy earlier, but he used straight samples. You know, a real hip hop like Premier, real hip hop produced like Premier, they chop it up. You don't know what that is. You know, unless you study it. If you know that stuff, you study it, then you know what that is. But I mean, hip hop's always gonna be samples, and in playing as well. If you're talented in playing, that's a plus.
So is it safe to say, with you saying that they chop it up so much to the point that you don't know what it is, that producers now are just lazy? They just take the track and sample it exactly how it is and call it theirs.
Exactly.
Okay.
And they're not digging the crates far enough. They take whatever was popular in the 70s or the 80s or the 90s. You know, you got to go to the rare groove stuff. You know, in the middle of the song, the end of the song. You know, the little visions of the song. That's what you pick from. You know, for originality as far as hip hop and sampling.
Okay. DJ Ron.
Yeah.
Let's go on over to your side. I want to know, how hard is it for an R&B artist to break a song in a club? Is it as difficult as a hip hop artist? And should they pay a DJ to get their song played?
Well, number one, if you're good, if you got a good track, it shouldn't be hard. You bring it in. Usually when they come in, like when I was at Pier 7, they would come in, and a lot of guys would come in, some hip hop, some R&B, and have a track. So let me play it. Back then, I was going, cassettes. Anyway, they bring a cassette in and say, can you play this? But I would listen to it. If it didn't flow with what I was doing, I would tell them straight up, I'm not going to play it tonight. And it depends on the crowd. If the crowd, I think it'll kick to, I'll play it. If it wasn't, I would tell them, I'm not going to play this because it's not going to work with this crowd. So different nights, depends on the night, depends on the crowds, different nights, whether I'll play it or not. But it shouldn't be hard. I mean, I don't like people that try to front on people and say, I'll play your song, and the guy's sitting out there having drinks and relaxing, waiting for the song, and they never play it. Right. If you're not gonna play it, just tell them straight up, I'm not gonna play this tonight, I can't work it in, and they can be done with it. Don't stretch people out and try to play with their souls, you know, that's not good. And what was the other part?
Do you feel like they should pay a DJ?
Hell no. They should not pay them. They shouldn't even think about it. You know, I don't like DJs, I'm gonna say it straight up, that ask people to pay them money to pay their track. You know, you get paid to play in the club, okay, and the person is trying to break in. It's a new artist most times, somebody nobody ever heard of before. You shouldn't say, I mean, you know, hey dude, give me kick me $5, I play $10. That's wrong. That is dead wrong. Anybody that does it is a sucker. You shouldn't do that. You should not ask people to pay you to play a track. You know, that's my feeling. So
what type of track do you think, if an R&B artist is trying to break in the club, can they do it with a ballad, or is it better to have an up-tempo track? Or does that depend on the crowd? No, it doesn't matter. Ballads, you know, I play ballads. I play about 2 a night, anyway. so I play a ballad. If it's a good track, if it's a good artist, a good track, good R&B track, and I don't care if it's fast or slow. I mean, I like dance tracks. I like to dance. But if it's good, I'm gonna play it. Slow or fast, it doesn't matter the tempo. If it's a mid-tempo, I kick it in early that evening. If it's a slow track, I might play it later on at night. But I'll let the person know what I'm gonna do. I'll say, it's a slow track. I said, look, dude, I'm gonna play this or later, wherever it is. I'll play this later on the night. I'm not gonna play a slow track in the middle of the groove. Right. When the time comes, I'll play it. And I'm gonna play it. And I'll tell them I'm gonna play it. And that's where you should be with people. Straight up, if you're gonna do it, do it. If you're not gonna do it, tell them straight up, I'm not gonna play it, and be done with it. All right. So producers, originality and the chemistry of a track matters. Put some time into what you're doing, put some thought into it. Don't just take somebody's track and make it the same thing and then put it out there. Because we got enough of that now. That's why the industry is watered down, whether it's hip hop or R&B. And R&B artists, when you're trying to break in the club, like you said, hell no, we won't pay. And just do your best and put it out there, whether it's a ballad, whether it's an up-tempo, whether it's mid-tempo. You know, go in the club, get your stuff played. It might be easier than getting your stuff played on the radio, you know? So I'd like to thank Mr. Fro, I'd like to thank DJ Ron, and that's our producer / DJ Block, and y'all stay tuned for episode 8 for the next one. Peace.
Here's Shaun Nicole, 2 turntables and a mic show. 2 turntables.
Alright y'all, we getting ready for the next feature performer. Y'all give it up for soul singer Rodney. Put your hands together.
Let me hear you say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. See if I go through y'all. Come on.
Oh snap, y'all give it up for him, man. Alright. I said thought we was a Cadillac Records in there. It's crazy, man. That's a real soulful singer. I appreciate it, man.
So busy.
Oh my gosh. Alright, let me get. I like R&B. I love hip hop, but I love R&B, man, straight up. But alright, Rodney, tell everybody how everybody can reach you, find your information.
Okay, you can hit me at Rodney, the Soul Singer. That's everything on Facebook, Twitter, Reverb Nation, and everything.
Alright, man, alright. Y'all give a round of applause, man.
Yeah. And then too, like I said, what you guys doing, first of all, I want to say thank you for having me here. When I got the email, I said it would be an honor because of what you guys are doing, being able to put as an independent artist where they need to be, which is on as independent and stuff like that, so people can be able to
appreciate that.
So I will say thank you.
No problem, man. Now, actually, writer, not just writer, but a soul writer. When it comes to the craftsmanship of R&B, how do you feel about it?
Today's R&B, a lot of people give me like it's a hard time because I always say it's always R&B music and it's also soul music. People think it's the same. No, it's not the same. To me, but the thing is, soul music is when you put your all and something, your heart into it,
R&B is more of a subtle up to where, okay, example. Soul music said, honey, I want to make love to you, I love you. R&B music today, some of it said, girl, I want to F, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
So it's more of a direct approach to instead of making love than
They actually just doing
other things. So that's why. So when you put your, if you go back to the Motown, the sounds of the Watts and the Cadillac, you know what I'm saying, the records and stuff, the way that they had their songs laid out, it was pretty much not sex but sexy.
Right.
That's how y'all understand what you're saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So that's how.
Well, man, we appreciate you, Mr. Soul Singer.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming through.
And this is why I want to put this out there. We also have an independent radio show which is called the Soul Logistic Radio. So y'all probably heard about it. Okay. So what we do, we give an opportunity like you guys doing to be able to put as an independent artist to be heard. Our thing is we don't play what you want to hear, we play what you need to hear. I like that. So y'all, you know, at independent artists and stuff, that's the thing, you know, we wanna, when I leave today, just so give me a C or something and we can talk.
All right, I appreciate it. Y'all give it up for Rodney, man. Thank you, man. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Shaun Nicole, 2 turntables in the mic. Next up, we got the round table, man. Y'all stay tuned. Pay attention.
Here's Shaun Nicole, 2 turntables and a mic show.
All right, y'all, welcome back to Shaun Nicole, 2 turntables and a mic. Y'all still with us out there? Thank y'all. Y'all been a great crowd. I appreciate the participation, y'all. We are back at our next segment called The Round Table, y'all. And today, my 2 guests are Jameil JC, co-creator of the Lyricist Lab on Thursday night, y'all. If y'all have not been out there, get there to check that out. And we have entertainment manager Dewana Gould, y'all. Y'all give it up for Miss Gould. And today's topics are real music versus radio play and R&B versus hip hop. But before we get into that, y'all tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
My name is Dewana Gould and I'm from Petersburg, Virginia.
Petersburg.
And I broke through this probably about, it's been coming at me probably about 10 years ago, but I kept putting it off. And I have another artist by the name of Isaiah Spikes who kept coming at me saying I would be good at it. So I'm in it now, and I'm in it to win it. And also Jameil is my artist as well. And thank you for inviting me.
No problem. Thank you for being a part.
Yes, I'm Jameil JC, co-creator of Lyricist Lab. Also, just happy to be here, 2 turntables and a mic. Great talent here. We got DJ Party Boys on the 1s and 2s back there doing this thing. So yeah, I'm happy to be here, and everybody that's here. Hello, everybody that's out there.
Okay, now, real music versus radio airplay.
Real music versus radio airplay. Okay, first and foremost on the radio, you're gonna hear the same 6 songs every hour.
Yes, I agree.
After you hear something played on one radio station, you turn to the next, let's say you're on a Radio 1 channel. Hear something on Radio 1. As soon as that song goes off, you're gonna hear it on Clear Channel station.
And again, and again.
And again, and some more, about 6 more times. So yeah, now you have like great underground R&B artists.
Yes.
You have people like, well, she's not really underground anymore, but like Lettucey, Eric Roberson.
Right.
You have Raheem Devon. You have so many good artists that's not getting that radio, that mainstream radio play.
Yes.
That, you know, like you said, it's the same 6 songs, same 6 in rotation on both radio stations, and that's why you need like radio stations, like internet radio stations, like Hype Radio,
Right.
like
101.1.
yes, 101.1 The Fam, Legacy
Soul
Radio,
Logistics.
Soul Logistics. You need that, and you know, to get that out, because you're not going to get that. You're not going to get true R&B off of mainstream radio anymore.
Yeah, why do you think that is?
Money,
That's money.
money.
That's it, that's all.
Money and power.
That's what it's about.
Oh yeah, you got it. I mean, if you pay a few, radio stations off, you're gonna get that play. You got to, and that's what it's about. It's about having that money. And it's sad to say that, but money controls everything.
And I'd like to take it a little deeper than that. I agree with the money part, but I believe more so that it's a form of genocide. To me, it is a way of further killing our communities, further killing our children through music. Because if you think about it, that's radio and TV is the one or two things that spread messages to the masses. So even if you have positive underground R&B, positive underground hip hop, even with the money, it's still not going to reach the radio because they don't want us educated. They don't want us to be positive. They don't want us to be united.
Yes.
So either way, they're going to play the same 6 devil songs just because.
Well, and also I have a 15-year-old and a 10-year-old, and I'm always telling them they can't watch videos.
Right.
And the reason why they can't watch videos is because sex sells these days.
Right.
And it's not cool. I don't want my daughter thinking that, it's okay to go out there and flaunt yourself, to sell yourself, to sell your music, and it shouldn't be like that.
Right.
Right. Real music isn't out anymore. I'm a big India Ari fan, and a lot of people don't know about her for real. Yeah. And it's just not there anymore. Real music is not there anymore.
And that goes into the second part of our topic, which is R&B versus hip hop, because it's like what Rodney was saying. It's the soul is more so about being sensual than it is about being raunchy, per se, about being nasty. So nowadays you have R&B, really it's just rap over an R&B track.
It is.
Pretty much.
And why isn't that Lil Wayne is singing now? Who told him to sing?
Right, I couldn't tell you.
Rappers are now singing and they really can't.
Right.
You got a lot of
Auto-tune.
Yes, they're singing and they can't sing.
Right.
You have a lot of singers that's rapping now, they can't rap.
Right.
So, where's the music going? It's going in another direction.
Now I do agree on that. Like you have think about music, late 80s, early 90s. Think about the R&B that was on the radio then. Think about the R&B that's on it now. It's two different styles. I mean, it's like you said, it's more genocide. And you could be creative with that. Okay, like at the BET Awards, they brought out Silk. They brought out True. Think about songs that they sung. Think about All I Do Is Think of You, day and night.
I can go even further to when Marvin Gaye sung the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, yes.
And he brought that to the way he wanted to do it. People don't do it like that anymore. People go by, what other people want them to sound like.
Exactly.
And he did it his way.
Right.
And just like Otis Redding, Sam Cooke, all of those people sung. They really sang from the soul.
Right.
And not just from the heart. They sung from their gut. They felt what they were singing, and a lot of people don't feel what they're singing anymore.
Right.
They're just told what to say, so it's basically manufactured R&B. That's what it is.
Yes.
Tell that. All that in a nutshell. And I'd like to thank y'all for participating in this roundtable, y'all. So the scenario to that is, stay true to self. Don't be a part of death. Thank y'all for participating, Jameil, JC, and Duana Gould. Y'all stay tuned for episode 8 and the next roundtable. Peace.
Here's Shaun Nicole, 2 turntables and a mic show.
All right, we back. Shaun Nicole, 2 turntables and a mic, man. Y'all good? Y'all good, man? All right, man. We doing something different. Usually, we doing hip hop and everything, but we doing R&B today. So, what I'm saying? I just want to shout out to all the artists that came through. Thank y'all very much, man. Thank y'all very much. So next up, we're gonna get Hafiz to come up to the stage and bless the stage. Come over here, my brother.
What's up, man? How y'all doing out there? Where my ladies at? There's a few in here. I see y'all, man. Y'all gotta show me some love and support today. I go by the name of Hafiz. We're gonna go and get this thing started.
It's Hafiz. Camel.
That's right. We putting on from Richmond, Virginia. 804 area code. Where y'all at, man? Make some noise for me. Matter of fact, make some noise for yourselves. You don't do it for me, do it for yourself. That's right. You know I'm coming over, right? But
we're gonna do it a little different today. Because tonight, I'm gonna need you, minus a couple things. Yeah, let's go.
You minus the view, and you minus that skirt, and you minus that attitude, cause I'ma put in work. And you minus that phone, cause you ain't gon' make no call. Said I know you seen the movie, yeah, well I'ma set it off. You minus the view, and you minus that skirt, and you minus that attitude, cause I'ma put in work. And you minus that phone, cause you ain't gon' make no call. Said I know, yeah, well I'ma set it off. It's real with a piece to see, so girl, just cut it out. These up, cause that's still getting money, and when it says that you pull up in that truck, like don't like that's everything, girl, you know what's up. Tonight, I'ma do it. She got her nails and lay in my bag. You ain't even got a dress. That's right, that's right. She throw me back, slide the road, got me feeling like I'm in a rodeo. God damn, girl, you think around and put you on the street. You minus the heel, and you minus that skirt, and you minus that attitude, cause I'ma put in work. And you minus that phone, cause you ain't gon' make no call. Said look, you seen the movie, yeah, well I'ma set it off. You minus the heel, and you minus that skirt, and you minus that attitude, cause I'ma put in work. And you minus that phone, cause you ain't gon' make no call. Said look, you seen the movie, yeah, well I'ma set it off. Just real the place, so girl, just cut it off. Keep up, cause that's still get money, and when it's so you can pull up in that truck, black on black, that's everything, girl, you know what's up. Tonight, I'ma do it. She got her brother leaning to the left, then leaning to the right. One shot of her color, I'm passing out all night. Up and down the intro, and down like a 6-4. God, you think I'm mess around and put you on the street. You minus the heel, and you minus that skirt, and you minus that attitude, cause I'ma put in work. And you minus that phone, cause you ain't gon' make no call. Said look, you seen the movie, yeah, well I'ma set it off. Yeah. Can I set it off here tonight, Richmond? Can I set it off? I work with me, I'm gonna work with you. Work with me, I'm gonna work with you. Ladies, say all I need is your body close to me. I'ma have you sing. Oh, say all I need is your body close to me.
It's
I'ma have you sing.
Camel.
Let's go. Yeah. Clap. This song is called Sing Love. And I wrote this about a young lady. She got a real nice smell. She got a real nice scent to her. Work with me. She got me on like a window on a summer's day. I can smell your fragrance and it smells amazing. What are you wearing? Matter of fact, you can keep it to yourself, I know. Cause I done smelled the fragrance once or twice before, right? It's driving me wild. It smells like love. I hope that I can feel this way for a long time. Cause it feels real good, so damn good, yeah. And I hope that I can smell you every day. It must be laws of attraction. Cause I'm feeling you and that's what's happening. I feel sense of love cause I need it. Yeah. Sense of love, let me breathe it. I need it. Sense of love, hey. That's right. I need it. Don't ever take a sip away. How about we go for a walk? Maybe we can talk a bit or chop it up and we can sing or I bring a friend or we can sit by ourselves. Cause ain't nothing wrong learning about ourselves. Knowledge is power and I gotta learn you. The way you smell and I gotta learn you. Hope that I can feel this way. Yeah, for a long time. Cause it feels real good, so damn good, yeah.
sense of love, let me breathe it. Give me a sense of love, here's my spirit. I need it, I need it. Don't ever take a cent away, love. Don't ever take a cent away, love. Don't ever take a cent away, love.
Thank y'all for coming out. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That's HAFIZ_USSC. Y'all been a beautiful crowd. Shaun Nicole, you're so lovely. Thank you for having me. It's been a blessing. Thank you. One more time, let's go. One more time.
Don't ever take a cent away.
Y'all give us some love, man. Once again, you did that kind of like the end of the performance, giving your info so they can follow you, you know, get some more music.
Yeah, but if you got Instagram and Twitter, make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That's HAFIZ_MUSSC.
Okay, all right. As an R&B artist, what do you feel you can bring to the scene, R&B?
Man, pretty much, man. I just try to be myself, man, and writing, man, and writing ability, man, is a real big thing in the industry now. You know, it's a lot of artists that's not writing on material, and I'm real big on writing on material and just doing what I do, man, and bringing a lot of energy, man.
Okay, cool. Now, growing up, who do you compare yourself to, or not even compare, but influence your style of, being an R&B artist?
I mean, me, man, you know, I'm an 80s baby, so, you know, R. Kelly is real heavy in my rotation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Big on Kels, man.
Okay, that's about it? Anybody else?
And, man, just Kels, man, and, that's pretty much it, man. That's who I'm rocking right now.
Okay, all right, y'all give me some love, man. Y'all show me some love.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Shaun Nicole, we out here, man. Stay tuned.
Here's Shaun Nicole, 2 turntables and a mic show.
This is Spotlight, man. Shout out to the boy DJ Party Boys and the ones and twos. Just in case you ain't know me, I am the ninth wonder of the year, Mr. Broadway. We can go ahead and shut it down right here at 8:04. Let's go ahead with the Party Boys. Let's go ahead with it.
Y'all get all the way.
Let's go, Party Boys.
Yeah.
Shaun Nicole, 2 turntables in the mic.
Cruising down the street in my 6 car.
Hey, I'm the big man.
Slapping up in the house.
Uh-oh.
To the park to get the skirt. Knuckleheads out there, go shooting some hoops.
Let's go.
Who can it be? Hey. I'm the Kilo G.
Let's go, bro.
And it starts to say,
Hey,
it's all about making that Little road high, and they had a little shopping. Shining, like come on top of this. People was tussling there, arguing and busting.
Shout out to hip hop, man. Shaun Nicole, 2 turntables in the mic, man.
Arresting them with words on my Instagram. See you walk with transcript.
Bang with it.
Transcript. Yo, this ain't a time whether you want to sue.
Let's go.
$90 the drop is uniform. It's uniform. We can go to play on
DJ Party Boys.
Do you remember? Use my power to my power girl and make them feel like black girl. They rise up early now, then the rap world. It's a lot you can find in a lost like girl. Make time spinning fly, just to be in your mind. Got you on them, got this. Oh, black and red copies for my receivers in the place. I give you like 35 and back.
Y'all know the words, go along with it.
DJ
Party Boys. Y'all hear it? Let's go. Let's go, Party Boys.
Coming straight from the summer.
circle with.
Y'all give it up one more time for Broadway. All right, y'all, we are at our very last segment, y'all, and this is the Spit 16, and before we leave, I just want to thank y'all for coming out, because without y'all, there is no us. I want to say shout out to the unsigned artists and independent artists that's on y'all grind. Keep doing your thing, keep coming back, and I guarantee you're going to leave more than what you came with. Now, we need some artists out the audience on the stage. We need R&B artists, we need MCs, we need y'all to come on up here. We're going to take it back to when they got up under the street like y'all and just spit 16 on the mic and pass it.
We're not taking no for an answer.
Fro, the producer,
Watch it here.
the Grand Cypher, I need y'all to come to the stage.
So they say I'm rap though. So we gon' step into it. Like, step into it cool, ain't letting these dudes wear me. They know the rule, wreck Richmond until they burn me. Sharp them on my back, let me know, cause I need some clarity. Yo, everything's no to the people with the most sincerity. No, it ain't my time, if it was, then I would have been the pro. But it ain't disturbing my faith, cause I got that in the heart. Yo, the special talent up in my spirit, I really woke up in the local music. It been a couple of years ago. And it don't matter what any beat that I rap on, as long as when the CD come out, a couple of tracks, no. Lyrics of the century, man, I know that my stats on my pants phone. The game should just put me up on that platform. In the track, you feel like I got no way to escape through. Okay.
It's Brendan Davies, step into the mic. Like to do shit, you know, I keep it real tight. I would've wrote something if I knew that I was rapping, but I don't, so I'ma just need y'all to start fucking clapping up. And I don't know what to say right now. I be like something, and we gon' get there. Somebody else can rap that.
These brothers out here acting up the game. Pause. Don't even mention my name unless it's followed by applause. Don't even mention my name unless you talk about some brothers. We ain't talking about the money, we can talk about. See, you nigga like me, your ex-you completely out the game. With the MXer, he fell off completely out the game. But me, I got more to gain, more to spend, more to win, more to get, more to hit. Shh, I'm on my 4-leaf clover shit. The joke code, I'm in control of shit. Nothing but that loud rap when I roll that ish. Don't mean to tell that ish, I mean tell that ish, and get real this ish. So if you got a problem, then it really ain't a biggie. I met her in the lobby, probably all she want a quickie. I told her she can get it, but that's all she getting with me. You can't be talking money, cause then you talking filthy, stupid.
She told me to hit the sing up here. She said we're gonna rap. I'm a soul singer. So I gotta do what y'all gotta do. That's alright though. That's alright though. But check this out. Chop a piece of ladies and gentlemen, you all know and love down to earth brothers. All the ladies rush to hum. And all the kids sing my music. They all got the passion and they wanna join the movement. They call me Rodney, soul singer. Doug said it best, yet nothing but fingers. You know I'm far from a stranger. The world is waiting on me and the industry's in danger. You might have heard me with TA, heard me on the replay, what's rubbing in VA. You might have heard me break the pain by the end of this verse. I know you always say my name. S is for the style of grace I used to bless the mic. O is for the obstacle I go through every night. U is for the underdog, understand I'm over y'all. L is for the love that you give me when I rock for y'all. Hey, so good.
I don't even know why they got me up here. But I'm gonna try this for real. Let's go. I'm on the back of a jet ski with Jet Li, kicking kung fu flicks. The boy is so sick. Excuse me, miss. Rub on your titties. Hold up, this boy spit the flow. This ain't pretty. I'm ugly on this microphone. I don't condone. I'm coming off the top of the line. That means I spit flows to realign your spine. As I go through the flow for real to co-sign any type of topic, so that the beat go on and on and on. For real, the bass drops it.
You gonna go? You gonna go, baby? You gonna go?
If I go, then I'ma go.
Then go then.
No, he always put me on the spot. I don't rap, man. I'm shy.
That's how you gonna act now. Well, anyway, man.
Look, alright. Well, I don't need a track party, boys. You know how we do, man. Alright.
Close it out, Dot.
Close it out.
Close it out.
Quiet living room. Observe the output.
Hip-hop's evolved with the essence of the same spitballs.
I didn't mean
You know what?
close it out. My
That's how people get shot. See, that's why the murder rate is up right now. You understand that, right?
No, he thought I meant telling him to close.
I don't need you. Don't take up for him. Don't take up for him. I don't want to rap. Now, if I rap, I'm gonna talk about Potty Boy.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
Come on in, man.
Come on in.
Now, we gotta go.
Y'all need y'all R&B thing. I want to do my R&B thing.